Peace, family. This is Ponder Quan, the writer Quanubian, PQ. Others know me as simply Trinia Murphy. Coming to you today with no flash, no music, no makeup. uh, Simply to say, I know we all on some level are going through different stressors, obstacles, stumbling blocks on different levels. We all are. It's how we are choosing to navigate through, around, over, under it that's going to play a big part in how things end. First and foremost, I'm wishing you peace and tranquility over you and all of your houses. Allow the anointing to wash over me as I speak, and let the words of my mouth emulate the meditations of my heart and my mind. Ashe. Yeah. So navigating through it all. Every moment is precious. Yes? Yes. And especially, I think, those of us who deal with chronic illnesses or just anything that doesn't have you operating at 100%, it's a challenge. But you know what? You keep moving no matter what it looks like. No matter if it looks kind of funky, shaky, off key, off kilter, it's okay because you know what? You're trying and you're doing. You don't stop. You can't stop. Not only do you have people who depend on you, looking to you, you depend on yourself. You're doing it for yourself. That whole self-care, self-love notion, hey, that's no trend. That's no plaything. This life isn't a plaything. When I am having an off day and I know that there are things that I absolutely have to get done outside of this house, you know, where do we draw that will to plow forward? I'll give you a for instance. When I'm feeling off and I have to go, let's say, to the supermarket or whatever, or whatever causes you any type of distress, I tap in to a dancer's dream, and I have my shoulders back but in rested position, hips tucked, head up, and I walk as if I am on the runway. I have to. Whatever you need to do without doing harm to others, what, no matter how silly someone might think it sounds or looks, whatever you need to do to accomplish your task or your goal, you do it. You do it. Speak when you need to speak. As it's been said, even if your voice shakes, the message still gets out. Yes? Yes. So, there's some business calls I have to make, and it just came, it came to my mind. I initially made the phone call, and the computers are down at the offices that I need to speak with. So, enough time has gone by. I got to call them back. Things will happen. Things will happen that will try to slow you down, try to take you out of the game. And you have to decide, what is your center? Why? What is the why behind what you're doing, the goal you set? What's the driving force? What's the passion behind it? Hopefully it's coming from a positive place. When you're driven from a negative place, depending on what you're trying to do, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Even as a boxer, even as a martial artist, you can't fight. You can't hone in on your target right if you're doing it based on full rage and emotion. That's not how it's done. It's discipline. It's technique. One of the first rules as a martial artist, you're not going on offense, offense, offense. First rule is no be there. Yes? No be there. Not looking for a confrontation. Not looking to jump into the ring. Jump hungry for it. Feeding off of it. Thirsty for it. Mm-mm. That's not it. So, I say that to say, be peace. Be peace not because of fear, not because, I was going to say not because of meekness, but there's nothing wrong with meekness. There's power in it. The ways have changed so much from back in the day. It's changed so much. It seems as though, with all respect due to the younger generation, the jitterbuggers, you know, what should be the youth should be looking at us who are the elders now for guidance, for wisdom, not in just how we talk and how we walk. Is the walk always straight and upright? You try. It's all about intent. But you try. And eventually it will look effortless. It should be second nature. And we who are becoming the elders, stop trying to jitterbug. We're not jitterbugs. Though our age, we're climbing up. I'm kissing half century. You know, you could still have a youthful, playful spirit, However, there's a grace and a dignity and integrity about it. I don't have to be hard. I could stay soft and graceful. I don't have to be gangster to have strength and be powerful. Tears that I might shed, whether I'm happy, sad, glad, mad, hurting, that's just a part of who I am. The thing about me is when the numbness comes, and I remember different relationships, when you care, you feel. When the numbness comes, when that light switch either flicks on or flicks off, however you want to look at it, that's a sad day. It's a sad day. And I think that too many of us have become numb and desensitized to so much. And we don't even realize it. Get back to feeling and loving without fear, eyes open, but truly love. No one's out to get you. Well, some are, but when it's like that's a whole different conversation and different ways of handling that. But yeah, the message: chin up, shoulders back and relaxed, and do what you know you need to do to reach your goal without doing harm. Do you know how many things I've been through, endured, and you won't hear me utter a name? I'm not in the inboxes. I'm not tearing anyone down or stopping anyone's grind. For me, they'll do it on their own. They'll do it on their own. Life takes care of itself. So with that, no worries. Be love, be light, all the beautiful isms that you could think of. For me, I am the dream of a dancer. I am that pine smell of the hardwood floor. I am the fluidity of the choreography that comes out. That's who I am. And I'm stripping down everything that started becoming bigger and bigger than who I am. Ponder Kwan, the writer Kwanubian, Kwan, Trinia, we are all the same. And I am big. I am big. Yet, I am you. And you am I. I am I. Yes. Yes. Individual. But enough of we are not the same. We are the same. We are the same in the fact that we are living this human experience, flaws and all. How you gonna do it, baby? How you gonna do it? And in that, since I'm not long-winded, no grand statements, no 15-syllable words or verbiage for you. This is me. You have a beautiful day. Be the light and heat for someone who's hard in their heart, or they're in the shadows and need to grow. And be the darkness for those who need the cool of the shade on their neck. Yes? Yes. Peace. I love you. Be light. Don't be so serious. I love you. Peace.